Hello guys, so I'm trying this we're gonna call this the real BBG dot chat room. Okay, so I want to share you this news, this shocker, the royal shocker. Watch.
Meghan and Harry stepping back from their jobs as senior royals. We've known they've been unhappy for some time and discussions about their positions were ongoing, but they seem now to have taken matters into their own hands, and it's news that has sent shockwaves around the world. A royal bombshell. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex making a surprise announcement saying they intend to step back as senior members of the royal family and work to become financially independent. The couple saying they're planning to split their time between the UK and North America in hopes that the geographic balance will enable us to raise our son with an appreciation for the royal tradition into which he was born, while also providing our family with the space to focus on the next chapter. Sources tell ABC News that the rest of the royal family was blindsided and that none of them was made aware of the statement before it was released to the public. The Queen immediately releasing a short statement in response saying, "Discussions with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are at an early stage. We understand their desire to take a different approach, but these are complicated issues that will take time to work through." The last few years have been a whirlwind for the Sussexes, getting engaged.
I made the choice to not read anything, positive or negative. It just didn't make sense, and instead we focused all of our energies just on nurturing our relationship and us.
Marrying and welcoming their son Archie to the world.
I have the two best guys in the world.
But along with the happy moments, a near constant barrage of headlines and criticism. The new parents fighting a lawsuit against several British tabloids last October. The couple speaking out about what they call unfair treatment in an ITV documentary shortly after.
I will always protect my family, and now I have a family to protect. So everything that she went through and what happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid. That's just me not wanting a repeat of the past. I'm not being bullied into playing a game that killed my mum.
It's not enough to just survive something, right? Like, that's not the point of life. You've got to thrive, you've got to feel happy, and I think I really tried to adopt this British sensibility of a stiff upper lip.
I
really tried, but I think that what that does internally is probably really damaging, and the biggest thing that I know is that I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair, and that's the part that's really hard to reconcile.
Their comments met with intense backlash. Harry, at the same time, also addressing rumours of a rift between him and his brother, future monarch William.
How much of that is true? Stuff happens, but look, we're brothers. We'll always be brothers.
Eagle-eyed royal watchers pointing out that 2 weeks ago, during the Queen's Christmas address,
Prince Philip and I have been delighted to welcome our 8th great-grandchild into our family.
no pictures of Harry and Meghan were on her desk. Harry previously glowed while speaking about his grandmother to our Robin Roberts in 2016.
You know, she was my boss for 10 years, and I viewed her very much like that. And now it's really nice because I can go to her for advice and bend her ear over all the experiences she's had over the years.
But this sudden announcement has caught Her Majesty off guard, and the royal family is entering a new decade with a bumpy start. Now, this new royal blueprint, if you like, for how they see their future roles does sound exciting. They want to go out on their own and make their foundation a global success. But as long as they're seen to cherry-pick the best bits of royalty and lose all the bits they don't like, they'll have a hard time shifting public opinion. And it's not off to a great start. Not telling the Queen about their plans has provoked an angry reaction here in the UK, guys.
And we're going to talk about exactly that. James Longman, thank you so much. Our royal consultant, Imogen Lloyd-Webber.
Okay, let's get into the conversation as part of the people, diba? What is your public reaction?
What kind of crisis are we talking about for the family?
Big enough to be me to be on GMA at 7:30 in the morning when I was starting.
And big enough to do this on YouTube and be involved.
Obviously, a lot of Americans are looking at Harry and Meghan thinking, yeah, good for them. You know, we want them to survive, to thrive and not survive. But this statement also brings up a whole load of questions. Are they going to be His and Her Royal Highness? How are they going to make money?
Maybe they
Where are
don't
going to
care.
live? Who's going to pay for their security? So we shall see where this goes, but this story is going to run and run.
A lot of questions to be answered. And Alistair, Buckingham Palace, they were really blindsided by this. So what do we know about what's going on behind the scenes?
Well, I think we know that
Diba British drama to, mga kapatid.
And yet at the same time, it's a family that has in its head the Queen, who is utterly devoted to delivering service to the country and to the other nations of which she's Queen. So balancing what the monarchy is about with what the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have declared they would like to do. And I think that now the private secretaries to the Queen and other members of the royal family are trying to find a route forward. And I'm sure that as families do, they will find a way, but it'll have to make sure that the monarchy itself is protected in every way.
And Alistair, knowing how fresh this all is, do we have a sense of the Queen's reaction to this yet?
Well, not clearly, just that there has been a sense of hurt in that not enough, perhaps, time has been given to the announcement that this is what the Duke and Duchess want to do. And look, all of us in our lives are perhaps touched with a desire to try and do what we want to do in life. But at the same time, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex sit within this extraordinary gilded cage where the Queen has this role to perform, and no one can really take her into a political field, into an area where it might seem that financial advantage is being made on the basis of royal titles. All those areas are quite sensitive, and therefore a route forward will need to be found that sits comfortably with the apolitical nature of the Queen as head of state of 16 nations.
But Imogen, how does she do it? I mean, what kind of power can she have over him and her if they want to go?
If they want to go, they want to go. Obviously, the Queen is going to be monitoring public opinion. This is also a human story, don't forget. The Queen is 93 years old. She's had to deal with Prince Andrew. Prince Philip is 99 this year. He has not been at all well. She's had to deal with Brexit. So Harry's granny is in a very difficult situation at the moment.
It sure is.
There have always also been these rumors. Harry and William not getting along. How does that play into this? What are people interpreting that as?
Diba, may intriga din sa kanilang magkapatid. But I think it's...
William didn't know about this.
I'll reserve my reaction.
There's always traditionally been a bit of tension between the heir and the spare.
Pakinggan muna natin sila.
He knows his path, where he's going to go moving forward. He's always had that role. And the spare has often struggled, and we've seen that in recent history with Princess Margaret and Prince Andrew. So hopefully Prince Harry and Meghan do have a plan, and we'll be able to figure out their own way forward.
Alistair, we have seen this kind of a story before, haven't we?
Well, it's families. You know, I don't know about yours, but mine's a little bit complicated from time to time. We all meet at Christmas, we all love each other very much. But things sometimes don't always go as they should. But when it is the royal family and the world seems to know almost everything about them, it makes it more difficult. And without doubt, however much the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have a very clear idea of what they want to do, it needs to align with what the United Kingdom expects from its monarchy. And that's not just what the Queen thinks, it's not what the government thinks, it's not what Parliament thinks.
This is what's interesting, listen.
People think. And that will be a factor in the planning going forward.
Yeah, let's be clear, they're really nothing like all the rest of us.
Okay, that being said, my take there is exactly that. I think that's a if I'll be presumptuous enough to assume, I think that's their reason. They don't want to be under public's opinion. Kasasabi lang, di ba? Now, when you're in of course, it's royalty, we think, wow, kings and queens, princes, yeah, but they've got a responsibility also, especially now. Now, monarchy is not unlike before. Now, you're really king. Now, it's like really you're a symbol. So you're under people's scrutiny. And I think that's what they don't like. That's what they want to get out from. First, so I understand him. Kasi royal din ako. No, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding aside. Yung parang, I totally understand. Para sa kanya siguro is, yung being the spare, you know, of course when he was growing up, it's, okay, let me also say, I have a special interest with these boys. No, kasi di ba lumaki kami, ang generation namin is Princess Diana generation. So, alam ko ang buhay nila. Isa akong, oo, basta, mga 2 libro yata ni Princess Diana ang nabasa ko, ilang documentaries ang pinanood ko tungkol sa kanila. So, I just fascinated ako sa kanila. I don't even know if I admire them, but I'm fascinated, doon sa buong British monarchy. So anyways, I think si Harry stood his being the spare until he got married. I wish he was being a good spare. When he was a bachelor, nakita naman natin, di ba, para mag-best friend silang dalawa all the time. That's why I was so fascinated also, because I can see the closeness despite yung, my gosh, kilala sila ng buong mundo. Can you imagine? Nowhere in the world could they walk, I think. So that's hard. Of course I know. So, diba, I hope people will not be too critical, because I think Prince Harry is actually doing a very, oh my God, para sa akin, noble decision. To give up that privilege, to be a royal, in support of a privacy that you want to give your family, because meron pa ba lalaking, bigger stars than these two? I think, literally, the moment they were born and brought out of the hospital, there were paparazzis. So, you think it's important for him what they get? Whatever monetary or financial benefits they get from being a royal, kasi we must understand, they're not only a family, they belong to a firm. So sila, Prince William and Prince Harry, are actually born to the firm. And I would totally understand if, nakita nyo naman, para ako nagdidepensa sa kanya, kasi parang anak ko na tong si Prince Harry. Yung parang, nakita nyo naman, up until ang spare ay naging 3 na. Of course, when Prince George, and sino nga yung babae? And then si Prince Louis. So, pang-anim na yata siya after. So, para sa kanya is, he'd rather devote his time to seek, sabi nga nila, to thrive. To thrive in an environment where they can actually prove whatever. Kasi sabi, how will they eat? How will they live? Di ba graduate itong si Prince Harry? Pwede ba mawala ng trabaho yan? Di ba? At least sa akin, they wanna earn their own money para they can also say na don't bother us. We are private citizen. I totally understand. Kasi remember when Meghan was giving birth, ayaw niya lumabas, kinikriticize siya. Why? Ako din, I totally get her point. Why will she do what Catherine does? Hindi naman siya queen. Wala siyang responsibility sa public. But they're doing yung mga diba? So I totally get them. Yung mga sinusuport nilang charities and everything, they do that for the firm. So I think, I totally get it. And I don't really understand where the hate is coming from, or the negative criticisms coming from, them being what? Or maybe, it could have been very hard for them. I can just imagine. I don't think it's an easy decision. Kaya nga siguro, to the point, hindi na niya nakausap si William. Nag-decision na sila. So, that's, di ba parang chismosang kapitbahay lang ang peko. Pero di ba, na sige na British naman ito pinag-uusapan natin. That's why they spend Christmas. Hindi sila, di ba, nag-holiday with the royals. So, there must be something na, but I admire Prince Harry for being, di ba, he's such a, grabe naman. Wala pa siyang kuya other than William. Kasi si William taken na rin. Di ba parang napakabait na bata nitong si Harry na parang, ay nako, maswerte ka Meghan. Hindi ko hindi naman natin alam ang buhay ng tao, but if action speaks louder than words, I think Prince Harry is proving himself to me more than I have expected him. Even I'm just seeing him from far away, literally, kasi I'm really just a fan na who thinks I know them because I've read so much about his mom and his dad and his, di ba, gano'n lang kausap lang. Pero di ba totoo, yun ang buhay nila. Yung parang as if ang tao has, ako, tayo bilang, as we watch them, is part of them. But I totally get it na they also need their own privacy. They also need to feel na where is their safe space in the end. Alright, so if you can hear this in any way, Prince Harry and Princess Meghan, I hope you have a very successful marriage and family, and may you born children with such principle and such values. Thank you for being an inspiration too na meron pang even with your state and there's humility I can see. All right, congratulations. Thank you.